What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. Here we have, guys, Ripple promoting this kind of conversation about the digital pound and what it's really useful for. Join James Wallace, VP of Central Bank Engagements and Central Bank Digital Currencies in Digital Pound Foundation's upcoming webinar. What is a digital pound really useful for? Tune in for insightful conversation on currency in the modern world on January 26th. Very interesting, guys. Look at those involved here. You're going to see this way more and more. XRP Ledger is world-leading public blockchain which is built for payments and issuing currencies, so it's a natural fit for CBDCs, right? Very understandable and very easy. That's why they're going to use XRP, guys, and this is another piece that just fits in the puzzle, right? In my previous video, I showed that the Central Bank of Uruguay showed a document with a Ripple partnership issuing its currency probably on XRP Ledger. So it's moving fast, guys. It's going really, really fast. Here we have Peter Conti Brown. FTX token looks, smells, and quacks like a security, and SEC under the aggressive anti-crypto chair Gary Gensler did not shut it down. What's the difference between a BTC, which probably isn't a security, or an XRP issued by Ripple, and an FTX token? Now we have to understand, guys, here that things are very different, right? Think about this for a second. Ripple is there for a very long time. They have never been caught with fraud or any kind of weird situation, right? FTX is not that old and it's already taken down, already collapsed because of fraud. You have to think about this. Why did the SEC go after Ripple? Such a company which is existing for a very long time now and is doing everything according to the books. So there is something going on here, guys, that is really deeper than you think. Let's take a look at this guy.
Institutions that market themselves as banks offering bank-like products. The best we can do, the obvious, is what the FDIC has already done, which is issue cease and desist letters, but only when those institutions use the incorrectly the talismanic authority to say the FDIC eagle approves of your account. When they do everything but this, they're practicing banking without a license. They should be prohibited from doing so. The regulatory authority that exists on the books today is probably insufficient for this. The same too for, let's take the notorious FTT token issued by FTX, then collateralized and used as the basis for loans from other institutions. That looks, smells, quacks like a security. And yet the SEC, under the aggressive anti-crypto chair, Gary Gensler, did not shut it down. And it's not because they didn't know about it, and it's not because they didn't want to. It's because the existing regulatory authority to do so is ambiguous. And so to fill in those ambiguities requires more regulation. And for that regulation, to give them the prohibitory authority to say, you cannot do what other regulated entities are doing simply by slapping a new technologist, jargon-intensive label on your activities. To do that is non-trivial. It's a lever that requires more of a regulatory framework, and yes, more of a crypto-specific regulatory framework to say, what's the difference between a Bitcoin, which probably isn't a security, or an XRP issued by Ripple or what have you, and a token issued by FTX that looks exactly like a security. And that will require further regulation. The last point
Beautifully put, guys. Beautifully put. So what he's saying is there has to be some kind of law, some kind of, like the Howey test, which will probably become the Ripple test. There has to be something, guys, where they can compare crypto to, which is in the same category, so that they can regulate it. And this is what's happening now. It's happening right now. This is why the lawsuit is ongoing. Many people still do not understand. Yes, there is corruption. Yes, there is a lot of stuff. But this is what's really happening, guys. And once this is finished, there will be a regulatory example, and it will be the Ripple case. Because what other example can you pick out there, guys? What other example do you have there in the cryptocurrency space other than Ripple and XRP together as an example for the whole cryptocurrency industry, because they hit all the prongs. They are actually very good fit for a cryptocurrency, for a good cryptocurrency, because they're solving a real world problem, right? Which many of those cryptocurrencies are not doing. So when you have an example like XRP, which is solving a problem, as an example, as a Howey test or a Ripple test, it will be so much easier for the SEC to actually regulate crypto. So the next time they sue a company or any cryptocurrency, they can put it together next to XRP. Look at XRP. XRP has all the things that are required to actually be a regulated cryptocurrency, digital asset. And then they will compare the two and see what they need to actually meet those requirements. Spurring global growth for SMEs, Internet of Value, the world moves value the way it moves information today. This is the World Bank, guys. Look how they are talking, right? They're showing things that Ripple exactly has been showing. Because the world's payment networks do not interoperate. Distributed financial technologies interoperate the world's payment networks. Ripple lowers the total cost of settlement for banks. Banks can then offer SMEs affordable international payment services. See, look at that. Look at the front of this International Finance Corporation by the World Bank Group. SME Finance. It's all related, guys. They're taking over. Algo, I think, will be a sure winner. This is very, very interesting. Algorand leads quantum proof technology with development of Falcon. This means that Algorand is very, very secure, guys, because quantum computing is coming. It's something that is really advanced and actually takes out cryptography to a very next level, right? It can hack the cryptocurrency security of normal cryptocurrencies within a day. It's strong. It's scary actually. But Algorand develops quantum proof technology named Falcon. You know what this means, guys? Because quantum computing was actually the main horror story for crypto in general, right? Upcoming. Quantum computing is very new, right? They have found a way that it's not just binary ones and zeros. They have found a way to use quantum computing, which means there is also in between the ones and the zeros, meaning it can solve millions of equations at the same time and not using the binary system anymore, which is groundbreaking, which is absolutely mind-blowing technology, guys. It's still not here, but it's coming. It's something they have managed to make the first quantum computer in the world, and they can hack crypto very easily, even with all this proof of work and proof of stake. And that is why this is really, really important. They have found a way to actually make it quantum proof, which is very, very important. And this will actually be a very good thing for the future. That means it will be around for a very long time. Funny how BG123 told us a long time ago, seems like Mr. Pool, BG123 are connected in ways we never thought about before. Now, what does that mean? This means, guys, BTC is going to be dethroned as the king. It was always there. The riddle was always telling us what is going on, guys. USD may be going to collapse and is being controlled by, is controlling people. And then here you can see that the king is actually on the left here, which is, I guess, Bitcoin, right? And then the bear is actually XRP, which will be crowned king very, very soon. That's actually what this means. It's very interesting, guys, because Mr. Pool has always some nice drops. Here we can see, guys, Digital Chamber commenting on SEC custody of digital asset securities by special purpose broker dealer. Page 4, the fact that XRP has been issued and outstanding for 8 years and was treated as a currency by another US government agency. Insane, guys, right? This actually shows, again, that XRP was already regulated at one point as a currency. So you can see that this whole This whole lawsuit doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. It stinks from the beginning, right? It doesn't make sense. There were so many crypto companies that they could have gone after and actually won easily if they went after FTX, right? But it wasn't about that. It was about regulating, having this Ripple and XRP as an example for the whole industry. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.